and YouTube. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Today, I want to talk to you about sensitivity, but not in the way most people think about it. Because I think many people have spent years believing their sensitivity is the problem. Too emotional, too anxious, too reactive, too intense, too sensitive. But what if sensitivity itself is not the issue? What if the real issue is an overwhelmed nervous system without enough grounding and recovery? Because when we begin regulating the nervous system, something incredible can happen. That same sensitivity that once felt exhausting can actually become a superpower. When the nervous system is grounded and supported, clarity increases, knowing deepens, intuition sharpens, discernment strengthens. You begin sensing things more clearly without becoming consumed by them. You can, feel the energy without drowning in it. You can experience emotion without emotionally flooding every time. And honestly, that's very different from being numb. A regulated nervous system is not shut down. It is grounded, and there's a difference. So if you're experiencing anxiety, pause for a moment and check in. Is your nervous system grounded enough right now? Are you getting enough recovery, enough stillness, enough support, enough sleep? Enough connection to your body. Because panic and overwhelm often happen when the system is overloaded and unable to process everything coming in. And modern life creates a lot of incoming information. But when the nervous system is regulated, you can often feel something big happening energetically and emotionally, without immediately spiraling into fear. That grounded state matters. And what you do with that energy matters too. So I think of the nervous system like a highway. Imagine one highway filled with chaos, potholes everywhere, no clear lines, broken signs, no proper exits, people swerving all over the place, cars speeding up and slamming on the brakes constantly. That's what many nervous systems feel like. Overstimulated, overloaded, chaotic, no regulation, no boundaries, no clear off-ramp. Now imagine a completely different highway, smooth pavement, clear reflective lines, well-marked exits, proper stop signs, flow, structure, safety. The cars know when to slow down. They know when to stop. They know when to exit. If it's your responsibility to care for the highway, then it's also your responsibility to care for your nervous system because everything travels through it. And honestly, quiet is needed. Nature is needed. Hands on the ground, feet in the water, touching a tree, sitting alone in stillness, breathing deeply, creating boundaries around stimulation, supporting sleep, reducing unnecessary noise. Sometimes healing is not adding more information. Sometimes it's creating enough silence to hear yourself again. Because let's be real, the state of the world right now is overwhelming. The pace is overwhelming. The stimulation is overwhelming. And in many ways, overwhelm has been built into modern life. Constant notifications, constant urgency, constant pressure, constant information. The nervous system was never designed for this level of input all the time. And anxiety can come from many places: trauma, stress hormones, genetics, life experiences, overstimulation, emotional overload. This is not about blame. This is not, well, it's about understanding, right? It's about understanding. The nervous system is a receiver, and it acts as a receiver and a transmitter. It's constantly receiving information from the world and constantly sending information back out, which is why getting into the body so much matters. Somatic work, grounding, movement, breath, stillness, because many people live disconnected from the body. They stay trapped in the mind while the body keeps signaling louder and louder. So pause for a moment and ask yourself, what does my body actually feel like right now? Give it a word. What does your body actually feel like right now? Tight? Buzzing? Heavy? Open? Tired? Flooded? Numb? The body always tells the truth eventually. And even sound can help regulate the nervous system. Music, chanting, drumming, frequency. Sound has a way of bypassing the thinking mind and speaking directly to the body. That's why certain songs calm us instantly, while others create tension immediately. The nervous system responds before the mind even explains it. And I also want to say something important about spiritual awakening and healing. Forcing awakening can actually become really frustrating for people, especially when the nervous system is already overloaded. People think they need one giant explosive experience, one massive energetic breakthrough, one huge expansion. But honestly, you do not need to blow a fuse trying to force enlightenment overnight. There is no rush. A grounded nervous system every single day is something worth considering. 1% change every day. Small steps, steady grounding, steady support, steady awareness. And personally, I've used and enjoyed plant medicine experiments in my life, but I also know how important grounding afterward can be, especially when I notice I'm edgy, overstimulated, emotionally overloaded, or close to the edge. Expansion without grounding can become destabilizing. The nervous system needs integration too. So one of the tools I often use is HALT, HALT. When I'm overwhelmed or reactive, I ask myself, am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? Sometimes the nervous system is not asking for a spiritual breakthrough. Sometimes it's asking for food, rest, connection, support. Simple things matter more than people realize. So maybe the goal is not becoming less sensitive. Maybe the goal is becoming grounded enough to support your sensitivity properly. because a grounded nervous system can be incredibly powerful, clear, intuitive, present, discerned, connected. The nervous system is not your enemy. It's your communication system. And when you begin listening to it instead of fighting it, and everything begins to change, heal, rise, reconnect, and choose joy. So thank you to everyone on YouTube. I appreciate you so much. Please subscribe, share, and hype, man. Hype makes such a huge difference. It's really, really cool. Thank you so much.